I think what makes the Grey Wardens so cool is they're reluctant heroes in a difficult time, willing to sacrifice everything of themselves for the greater good. And, you know, the world will remember them.
They're not like clearly good or evil. Maybe that's the metaphor of the grayness of them, in the sense that they have a mission, and their mission isn't, to serve good or evil. It's to stop the Blight. And beyond that, there's also some really cool things about becoming a Grey Warden. It's a very mysterious process that you'll learn about in the game that once you've succeeded in that, you'll think is pretty awesome.
They have a mission. They're really defined by their mission, which is that we're going to take care of the Darkspawn. They're blight upon this earth. We're going to take them out. They will do whatever it takes to accomplish this mission. And that's like the ideal Grey Warden. You don't have to be that way. You can be like, actually, I'm more conscientious than most Grey Wardens. I'm not going to torch this village, even though that would be the most expedient and safest way. Nuke it from orbit, I suppose, yes, a Grey Warden would totally be fine with that. So it's kind of cool that the organization is just so powerful in its single-mindedness. And it's cool that you get to be a part of that and continue that legacy.
They're legends belonging to an age that maybe that's time is past, or so people think.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan.
Once upon a time, these Grey Wardens had large armies and rode griffins that clouded the sky. That's how people speak of them. And now in Ferelden, there's basically 24 of them, and the griffins have died off. And people look at them with respect and remember what they once were. But this is a legend that has faded and is diminished over time. And they're very proud and noble. And they know that the purpose they have to serve, but they can only do so much to maintain their numbers and their role in the face of human ignorance.
You can kind of see maybe in our own history sort of knights and other societies that have existed in the past, and then over time they sort of are cast aside as they maybe outlived their usefulness. So the Grey Wardens are really there for one thing and one thing only, which is to take on the Blight.
Grey Wardens are interesting because they're so damaged in a way.
We have Duncan, who's this father figure Grey Warden, and then you have Alistair, who's this smarmy, sarcastic Grey Warden. So it's it's opposites. They've all gone through something.
They really know no boundaries. They are your heroes. They are your peacekeepers. These are the people that you look towards at great times of hardship.
They are really cool. They do have a very tough job, but in that sense, it starts to go into that point where these are incredible individuals. They do incredible things, but people need to realize that these Grey Wardens made a choice in their life. They need to fight this Blight, and these individuals can finally make that choice. I can give away everything that I am towards a cause, and I think that's pretty powerful, being a Grey Warden. It's sad, but it is very powerful.
The Grey Wardens are this force to be reckoned with. Everybody knows who the Grey Wardens are, and within the first little bit of the game, you sort of hear a little bit about these Grey Wardens, and you hear how well respected they are by pretty much everyone ever.
The Grey Wardens are cool because they are an elite force. They're the ones that understand the Darkspawn, and the only ones in Ferelden that have an edge against them. When you join this group, you'll feel this sense of power, but also some of the responsibility from what the Grey Wardens before you have done to people in Ferelden. You'll come across people that have a grudge against you, or people that really like you. And you can try to be nice to the people that don't really like you, or you can continue to be harsh on them. That's the power that you get as a Grey Warden.
They're extremely important. They're the guys that fight. When a Blight comes, they're the front line. They're the guys you turn to. So I think that's really cool.
They're the only ones that can end the Blight. They are a special forces group, and back in history, they used to ride griffins. And how can you not love griffins?
They're now a ragtag force that needs to somehow save the world.